up there, Jim. Our second speaker this evening is Sandra Stonehouse, and Sandra is giving a speech from the Competent Communication Manual. They said she's revisiting it for her second time. She's giving Project 5, which is Your Body Speaks. And her objectives for this speech was to put it into a humor contest. Secondary objectives are to use stance, movement, gestures, facial expressions, and eye contact to express her message and achieve her speech's purpose. And she's to make her body language smooth and natural. And what was it? Got your timing on that, Jim? What was that?
7, 8, and 9.
7, 8, and 9. So how come some people make fun of commercials? Tonight, Sandra is going to prove that commercials are for our benefit. Her speech is from the Competent Communicator Manual, the number 5, Body Speaks. The title, Listen to the Commercials. Would you please welcome Sandra? Listen to the Commercials, Sandra Stonehouse.
Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters. I want to see with a show of hands how many people here tonight can actually say that they have everything in life that they need. No? Well, I can say with an absolute certainty that I do. I have everything I need. Now you might say, Sandra, we are so glad to hear that. What has happened to make you feel this way? Well, I'll tell you. Just the other day, I had the opportunity to experience firsthand just how something so simple can change a person's life. And I'll tell you what happened. The other day, I ran out of disposable razors. So I went to the store and I bought 5 in a package. The first time that I used the razor, I had the unmistakable aroma of strawberries filling the air. I'm looking around trying to determine where is the smell of strawberries come from. Well, much to my amazement, I realized it was a shaver. It was coming from the disposable shaver. So I thought to myself, what a marvelous idea. How did the inventor of that shaver know that I and thousands of other women wanted to smell strawberries while we shaved our legs? Well, I only had one word to describe that, and that was brilliant. The person that invented that must be a genius. In fact, I can even see him at work, observing a coworker eating a bowl of strawberries, when all of a sudden, eureka, I'm going to scent a shaver with strawberries. Well, there you go. Now you know why my life is complete. Something that simple, it could make my life complete. But you have to wonder, where would our lives be without all the product advertising and all the numerous commercials that we see on TV? You want to ask, do you want to know what I think? We wouldn't have a clue what to buy if it wasn't for commercials. They help us in so many ways. So if you look at every commercial on TV, there's benefit there. So the fact that they help us, hang on a second. I think I'm screwed. That's why commercials are on TV in the first place, because they are there to help us buy stuff. Why else would they be there? They have to. They're there to help us. Now you may say, why do I feel this way? Because I don't think we have the smarts to understand about commercials, about what to buy, unless, this is important, unless we get our daily dose of commercials. Because the more you watch commercials, the better informed you're going to be. All those people, all those wonderful, extraordinary people that make and sell us stuff, they're all very sincere people. They're just trying to help us buy stuff and be better informed. Take, for instance, the people that make Special K cereal. They want us to lose weight. All you have to do every morning is take a bowl of cereal and eat it, and the weight will drop off. Isn't that amazing? And the fact that this stuff works, the Special K cereal works, despite the fact that it's made from a gelatinous goo. Wow. But the most disturbing thing I have heard lately is just how stinky our homes are. I had no idea how rampant this situation was. But the good people at Febreze have sounded the alarm about this horrendous condition. They are helping us discover how we can spray everything in our house. Your cushions, your carpeting, your windows, the cat's bed, the dog's bed, everything. So that when your relatives come over to visit, you can sniff the air knowing you aren't going to be one of these people that have a stinky house. The only thing I can't figure out though is every time that I use Febreze, I start coughing. I guess it's just a coincidence. Then there's the wonderful people at Arby's. Oh, you know Arby's. The ones that make those delicious burgers. Have you seen this commercial? This is one where they show a nursery full of newborns. And the caption above the newborn babies says, "Start them off right." Well, I guess what that's supposed to mean is that as soon as the babies are old enough to eat solid foods, give them an Arby's burger. Isn't that a nice sentiment coming from the people at Arby's to think of the welfare of babies? But you know, my favorite commercial is the lady who tries to keep her husband home from work to paint the house. She goes to an awful lot of trouble to get him to stay home. She hides his wallet, his shoes, his shaver, and then she goes into the garage and she flattens his tire. She sure goes to a lot of trouble. This paint that I've heard is by CIL, and they call it Cialis. That's it, it's called Cialis. So after hearing about this paint, I thought, wow, if it's that good, I have to go out and get some for myself, because it's got to be that great. But I have been a bit worried lately, in fact, quite worried, because I've been watching all these commercials on TV that sell all the medications. And they name all these medications, and what they do is they name all the ailments and all the symptoms that go along with it. And you know, I have everything. I have gastric reflux, anxiety, low energy, bowel obstruction, gout, poor memory loss, short-term memory loss, and the whole whack of them. But the good people at Pfizer, they're telling me that all I have to take is these medications and all the ailments will go away. So what I've done is I have a big long list of medications that I'm going to take to my doctor, and I'm going to say, I want to go on all these pills because they're going to cure me. You know, I have to go pretty soon because I have to go back to the store and get another big box of Special K. I haven't quite lost the weight I was hoping, but I know it's going to work in the long run. Oh, and one more thing. I got a call from a man in Florida, from the Florida Everglades. He has a piece of property that he wants to sell that are right in the Florida Everglades. And he wanted to know if I would be interested in buying this piece of property. And I said, sure. And I told him I'd get right back to him. Mr. Toastmaster.
Thank you, Sandra.